Broadcasting live from the beautiful Norman P. Murray Community Center, holder of a 5-star rating on Yelp.com. It's our 2-star rated talk and variety show. Welcome to Breakfast with Gary and Kelly. And back by popular demand, Bobby Caldwell.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Breakfast with Gary and Kelly, ladies and gentlemen, and we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Is everybody having fun? Are you having a good time this morning?
This is the place to be on a Saturday. I just know it.
This and the emergency room after the cake thing, but it's unbelievable.
For those of you who are listening at home, I hope you enjoyed that cooking segment. Because it was delivered with love.
It may never happen. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that was it. It was delivered with love.
Anyway, we've got a great show for you today.
We do have a great show.
This guy we've had on our show in the past, but he is back.
Which shocked us too, frankly, but we're thrilled to have him. He's got a brand new CD out. This is really, for my money, this is one of the great voices. Mm-hmm. You agree? Do you agree with me?
Man.
Great new CD that's out, just came out a couple of weeks ago called House of Cards. We're going to be chatting with him. He's going to be singing for us. In fact, he's going to do it right now. Please welcome Bobby Caldwell, everybody.
Throwback to the early days of jazz.
I see the way that you look at each other. Let me give you some good advice. She's big trouble, and I can tell you, brother, it's all coming back to me now. In the beginning, everything looks sunny. For too long, she'll be in control. By the way, say goodbye to your money. It's all coming back to me now. All I know about you pretend that everything is fine, but then you're sitting at the bar again. It's all coming back to me now. And when you find her in the arms of another, just remember that's the way she rolls. A black widow bites the head off her lover. It's all coming back to me now. Yeah. You pretend that everything is fine, but then you're sitting at the bar again. It's all coming back to me now. When you find her in the arms of another, just remember that's the way she rolls. You may need some time to recover. Take a hint, let the truth be told. A black widow bites the head off her lover. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me. Back to me now. It's all coming back. Hey. All right. It's all coming back to me. Back to me now. Yeah, all right.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
Great.
Bobby Caldwell's back with us. We got the whole hour with him. Stick around here on Breakfast with Gary and Kelly. Yeah, baby. Okay. Yeah, man. We are back here on Breakfast with Gary and Kelly with the great Bobby Caldwell. Who? Here's the thing. This is. We've done 19 shows. This is our 19th show.
Yeah.
Hey,
19.
And, thank you very much.
Number 19.
And you're the first returning guest, so there's a lot of stuff I don't really know what to do. First of all, I used up all my questions, so I don't really know.
That's
the first show. But I'll come up with something, I'm sure.
He said he had something.
I got nothing.
You got
no,
nothing.
it's.
Well, we can talk about that for a minute.
We can talk about. How about a little known fact about Bobby Caldwell?
Little known fact. Okay, I don't think I ever told you I was in the armed services.
I don't believe you did. Very nice.
Really?
Hours?
Which
Yes.
one?
Yes, I was stationed in Oklahoma during the Vietnam War.
Really? You held down Oklahoma.
Well, apparently that's where they needed me, or they wouldn't have sent me in the first place. Well, everybody laughs about that, but if you think about it,
Somebody
not
had to be
one Vietnamese soldier got past Tulsa.
Were you the Army, Marines?
I'm sorry?
Army, Marines.
I'm the Army Air Corps.
Army? Really? Yeah.
That's right.
Very cool.
Anything else, Karen?
There's some cake left over if you want some. No, we're not going to do that.
No, we got lots of stuff to talk about.
This is a great CD, and this is another little, as you've done so often in your career, another little kind of a jog, a little, it's not been a straight
fork
path
in
of
the
the same kind of
road.
thing. Yeah.
A turning right.
Yeah, well,
Tell me about it.
Let me say this. The CD, and a lot of you know this, has been a long time coming.
Yeah, it is.
And so many changes have happened in radio during that time. I think it's been 6 years since my last CD. A well-needed vacation. However, during that 6 years, like I said, a lot of things have morphed over
my
that
God.
time. And when I was taking stock of what I was going to do, I decided I wasn't really completely beholden to any one particular format. And given the fact that jazz radio is playing basically, several different styles
Yeah, no doubt.
of music, I think this basically is targeting that with a little more diversity.
Yeah.
Is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So there's an eclectic mix of songs on this record, some of which are going to surprise people, I think.
Oh, I think so too. I've really enjoyed it. You play a lot of guitar on this thing.
I didn't even know you played guitar.
Well, see, another little known
How
fact.
about that? Have you always played guitar?
I've
In spite of the fact that we did talk about that when you were here the
we
first
did.
time, but whatever.
I don't remember.
So I actually, I started on guitar at the age of 10.
Okay.
And what made me want that so badly was the Dion and Belmont song, Ruby Baby.
Oh, my.
When I heard that, I kind of knew that's what I wanted to do.
Play guitar.
Yeah? No, it'd be Dion and the Belmonts.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly. Unfortunately, that was already taken.
Yes, unfortunately. So, but it was a learning process, and I think when my folks finally saw that I was serious, after years of trying to discourage me, because they were in the business.
Right. I remember.
And didn't see it as a particularly dependable business.
Okay.
Go figure. When they saw I was serious, they encouraged me to take formal piano. So I did, and got basically a good foundation upon which to build.
That really is.
From
You had
guitar
a,
to piano.
a piano teacher at school, or was this
A piano
private?
teacher that was a private teacher
Okay.
who came to the house after I got back home from school.
Okay.
How old were you when you started taking
I started
piano lessons?
piano when I was 13 or 14.
Would you say to kids these days, would you start at that age, or do you want to start them earlier? Because I know a lot of parents are out there are wondering, do I start my kid at 3? Do I start at 12? Do I start at 16? Or is there any age that you can start piano?
Well, I can tell you how they do it in Japan, which is unique. They have what they call the Suzuki method.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and they take them at a tender age of 4 or 5. And they teach them the feeling and emotion first.
Okay.
And which makes it, as I'm told, more enjoyable for the student, because they find their inner self, and then they learn what they're playing,
That
and
makes a
the
lot of
ability to
sense.
read it.
That makes a lot of sense.
And they've turned out concert pianists at the age of 7. I think you know that.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Just
Wow.
miracle kids. And I think they offer some versions of that program here in the States.
Yeah,
So I would say to
I've heard of
any
it.
parent, you know, age 5, age 6, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if they're showing it. I'm really surprised to hear that you didn't start taking lessons until you were, 12 or 13. I mean, I'm guessing you were playing other stuff before then.
Well,
huh?
I was self-taught on guitar. So, you know,
That's the hard way, though. If you hadn't taken any other lessons, though, right?
No. But so the idea of taking formal piano training, I was not too keen on that. But in order to get my parents' blessings, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that, and then I began to like it and see the possibilities as far as songwriting, a broader range of notes and voicings, and
How many hours a week did you practice? Was it an hour
I
a
think
day?
to be honest, I would very seldom practice the pieces he gave me.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, 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 dun.
I would try to sit down and write,
Yeah.
or
You were writing stuff then.
I wouldn't want you to hear it, Gare.
Yeah.
And how he called you Gare.
Oh, come on. We handled Kelly's cooking. We can handle anything.
But no, I was kind of like, I was a big radio fan. All we had was AM radio in Florida.
That's all
And,
you needed, though, man. Back then.
Yeah, and
Great stuff.
I would try to learn the songs of the day on the keyboard. And in doing that, you know, I gained a wealth of knowledge as far as song structure.
Sure.
And, you know, how you actually go about building and putting together a tune.
What was the first one that you wrote that you were really proud of? That you kind of went, oh my God, I can do this.
Well, it obviously was the #1 record all over the world.
Really?
Well, I'm still waiting to hear.
Not till
Well,
then?
yeah, well, I mean, in all honesty, you know, as many albums as I've released and
And
tunes that are on the albums,
are you going to sing that today or no?
you know what I am? Because you
You are?
got so angry with me last time.
Welcome to my world, man. You know,
Okay, good. Thank you.
Oh, you're-
we're talking, of course, about what I won't do for love, or what you won't do for
What
love.
you won't do for
yeah. Well, great song.
Thanks a lot.
It's been
fun.
sung everywhere.
Talk about sitting down then and creating this.
Okay. Well, a lot of people have asked me, first off, you know, they noticed the cover, House of Cards, and me with the iconic hat.
Back
and
with the hat. There you go.
See the hat?
You know, a very whimsical grin because I obviously am holding a winning hand.
There you go, man.
So we were toying around with a 3-word title because a lot of my records have had 3-word titles.
Yeah.
But we wanted to avoid using a title from the cuts. So one night, my wife and I were, you know, toying around with stock photos, and we came across what you see on the back, which is literally our House of Cards. This is something that's become very popular as far as tournaments across the world.
Really?
People getting together who obviously have nothing better to do.
Yeah, no doubt.
Building these House of Cards, and of course the idea is whoever is the tallest and still left standing, they go home with a handsome check.
Wow.
So we found this stock photo, and to work with that, we put together, a little poker scene here.
Yeah, nice, very nice.
Some of the title of the songs have got,
Well, yeah,
like
there's
Hearts on Fire. Get it, Hearts?
Hearts. I didn't even think of that.
He gets it, Kelly.
There's another song on the album called "One of Those Nights," which is about
See?
a poker game in a back room,
Yeah.
See?
and so it seemed to work well.
There you go.
Tell us about recording this thing, because 6 years since the last one. I mean, again, the technology and the whole business has changed so much. How did you go about doing this? I mean,
Well, I got to tell you, a lot of us, complain about the technology, but a lot of us are, thankful it's there because going to a studio off the street with their card rate of $250 an hour,
yeah.
You can spend, easily $75,000 making a record. And then, your fate is in the wind at that point.
Yeah.
So with the computers and the technology and being able to have a really high-end home studio, I can sit there and, spin my knobs as much as I want without, having to incur cost. I do bring a personal engineer out.
Yeah.
And we put him up at the compound. And, he'll spend a month at a time, and we spent a total of 3 months on this.
Wow.
A lot of the songs have been written. A lot of the songs were in the process of being created. Do all the vocals at home. All the guitars at home,
Nice.
all the overdubs.
And you played keyboards and guitar and all kinds of stuff on this, did you?
I played keyboards and
Yeah.
guitar, and there was another keyboardist on here, Mark McMillan, who also is in my band.
Yeah.
And some great performances that Dave Kaz gave.
Oh, yeah, by all means. Yeah, you gotta love that.
Dave and I have been close friends for over 20 years, and I wanted to make sure, because I'd never asked him for a favor.
Oh, is that right?
Ever.
There you go.
Nor has he asked me. And we're beholden
Which
to-
is really the key to a good friendship.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that he gave his seal of approval to the song before he agreed to play on it.
Nice.
So I left him a way out, okay?
Oh, okay.
I sent him a file, again, through the internet. He found a studio in LA and used the music and did 5 saxophone solos, of which I was able to pick one.
Really?
Wow.
And we did, and then I sent him the finished product, and he was thrilled, and so was I.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it's great.
Isn't that something? The whole thing to be able to do that in your house, I guess, yeah,
It's unbelievable to me
yeah.
as a
I mean, there really
music
are pros and
listener.
cons to it, though, aren't there? I mean, I guess especially if you're the kind of guy, and I don't know if you are or not, that doesn't, that will always tinker with it. I mean, is it easier for you to go, no, I'm done with that when it's finished?
I do at some point walk away, sure.
Yeah.
But being at home, I can. In fact, there's a couple of songs on here that saw a couple of different incarnations lyrically, and some of them, those two, were re-lyriced at the last moment.
Huh.
And it's great to be able to sit at home and enjoy it. It's not without its pitfalls.
You can do it any time of the night, the day,
Well, that's
in your
true.
pajamas.
But now you have to remember, I'm in a fairly good sized house because I have my mother-in-law.
There you go.
And God bless her, she's 85 now.
Oh, my.
86, I'm sorry. And she's a little hard of hearing. So when she gets on the phone, it comes through the studio. And I got to yell through the phone, Grace, I'm on the air. And then, between my wife and our daughters, the house can get pretty busy.
Daddy,
So-
what are you doing?
That's exactly, so I have to go out and make a formal announcement. I'm recording vocals, silence.
Oh,
and then, the house goes hush. But we work around it, and I think it's a lot of fun for the entire family. They love to come in and watch what we're doing, the progress and everything.
Wow.
That's got to change how you write, too, I would think, huh? I mean, you've got all that different stuff that inspiring you and happening, material. It's all material,
Well,
right?
I will say my kids definitely gave me another way to look at music because clearly, what they listen to today is different than what I grew up with.
Right.
And at the same time, they're, diehard Beatle fans. And a lot of the
Which
music
is a
from that-
good thing.
It is a great thing.
How old
Yeah.
are your kids?
My twin daughters are 19. One of them is in Provo going to culinary school.
Ooh.
And
well, she'll want a copy of this, then.
Send her my recipe.
the other twin is with us in New Jersey, and she's studying theater.
Wow.
And my stepdaughter, who's 20 now, she just finished her first internship at Fox Network
Oh, is that right?
in New York.
Nice.
And they've invited her back, and it would appear that this time it's to stay. So,
How wonderful.
so we're
On air? On air?
On air. Well,
Oh.
she says she don't want to be on camera, but each time I see her on camera, she's such a ham.
Really? Now, there's a shocking...
My wife and I have the feeling that, she's going to end up on camera.
Good.
Wow. How
Fabulous.
fun.
We'll look for her.
Bobby Caldwell is our guest. We are so happy to have him back. We're going to take a little break and come back, and he's going to sing for us, everybody. So stick around here on Breakfast with Gary and Kelly. Nice. That's right. Welcome back to Breakfast with Gary and Kelly, everybody. We are spending a great hour here with Bobby Caldwell, who is thrilled to have his new release out, House of Cards. We're going to, he's here at the piano. Let me tell you something. This is always a good thing when you look down and there's Bobby Caldwell sitting at your piano.
Yep.
Life is good. Life is good, man. What do you got in store for us?
Okay, this is something that became a little bit iconic from the Carry On album. It's called Jamaica.
Oh,
nice.
terrific.
Very good.
Actually, this is kind of how it started, in infancy. And I had actually gone to the beach and was shaking out a towel, and a sand spur flew up in my eye and rendered me blind after I'd visited the ophthalmologist. He deadened both nerves so I could recover. So I had patches on both eyes, and I was toying around at the piano pretending to be Stevie Wonder. And I stumbled across the notes you're going to hear at the beginning.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Wow.
When the world gets too much to carry, and when life becomes too bizarre, and all my friends seem ordinary as compared to the Rastafari. No, I can't wait to see the city, have a drink inside my favorite bar. Well, so if you leave me, that's a pity. Maybe I'm better off by far. Oh, Jamaica, hold me, come let your arms enfold me forever and ever. Someone told me love grows here in Jamaica, leaving you, how could I ever? As I ride for the ocean ferry, well, I knew I'd said my last goodbyes, and now my life seems oh sun prairie as the stars fill the evening sky. Oh, Jamaica, hold me, come let your arms enfold me forever and ever. Someone told me love grows here in Jamaica, leaving you, how could I ever? Oh, Jamaica, hold me, come let your arms enfold me forever, ever. Someone told me love grows here in Jamaica, leaving you, how could I?
Wow. Nice. And then you got your sight back and all was well.
I like it.
Yeah.
The rest of the song got finished.
You gonna do another one here? You're
want me to
sitting
do
at the
another
piano. Well, I would love to hear you do another one.
All right, I tell you what, I promised Kelly I'd do a piece of this for her.
Oh, look at this. We know what this one's gonna be.
Can I
Now,
sit here?
Yeah, you can.
I'm
This record
sitting.
became a hit because of a giant horn section and all that stuff. So
I think it'll be
okay.
what
fine.
you're going to hear is how it was conceived. all
I
right?
think it'll
I'm
be
gonna
fine.
sit here for this one.
Guess you wonder. Guess you wonder. Guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends, they wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in the day from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Oh no. So people go around the world for love, and they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You tried every doggone thing, you won't give up. Baby, in my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. To make me do for love what I would not do.
There you go. Nice. That's Bobby Caldwell, everybody. How about that, huh? We're going to take another quick break and we'll be back. Stick around here. Bergeson, Gary, and Kelly. Nice. Outstanding. Welcome back to Bergeson, Gary, and Kelly, everybody. Bobby Caldwell is here. We lured him back with the cake. That's how we got him back. You've got twins.
I have twins, and they love cake. So they would be good candidates today.
I want to find out how you did with the twins, because I mentioned to you before, and I think a lot of these people know, I have a daughter who just had twins 5 months ago on top of a 2-year-old.
And you survived.
She's got a busy,
gosh.
yeah, she's got a busy house.
And a handful for granddad.
Oh yeah, but that's
Oh, so you don't want to hear that word? I know.
No. I'm.
But you actually had them. He's the granddad.
Yeah, I've got
That's
that.
what- no, I-
I've
that's
got
what I'm
that
talking
dialed in. Yeah, that's easy. It's,
But
believe
does
me.
it bother you that you are granddad?
No, it's okay.
But you still have your youth, and you can still babysit when they need you.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. Oh God. No, the sting of the word doesn't. It's worn off.
But
so
how
that's
was
cool.
it for you as
That's cool.
having being the father of twins? Because he can't wrap his head around it, I think,
Yeah,
because of the
I'll tell you,
stress and the because you have two of them.
It's great, and I think most couples who have had newborns, they'll tell you, oh, you know, it's joy, it's right, everything's all roses and everything, and then you realize they're not going away.
Well, there is that.
Yeah.
I haven't mentioned that part to my daughter yet.
But to answer your question, I did spend most of their youth as a single dad.
Oh.
So I was doing the homework and making the lunches, doing the run to school in the morning, bringing them back in the afternoon, loading them up with sugar and doing the homework.
Wow.
Good for you.
So, you know,
Times two.
I was pretty much hands-on. And in a lot of ways, I am.
great job,
Although,
ain't it?
I got to say, my wife today, she is just the joy of my life and has taken up so much of that slack for me. So I could do a new album and stuff like that. And she really is, she's the one that runs the house. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
And the business, for that matter.
Oh well, that's great though. That allows you the freedom to pursue the artistic side, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, she should be running. I bought an Edsel. I mean, so.
Literally?
No.
Yeah, right.
But she's the qualified person. She was a corporate AT&T for 30 years and knows what she's doing.
So you guys are the ultimate power couple.
Well, she's the power of the power couple.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
there you go.
you know, you're part of that too. So.
Oh, yeah,
you know.
don't think that didn't earn me points.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. So you're heading over to Japan very shortly. What a crazy market that is, huh?
It's great. God bless. It's been a great market for me ever since the first album came out.
Yeah.
And I was over there on CBS Sony. And see, I didn't realize that song, What You Won't Do for Love, was reaching overseas. All I know is that, CBS Sony wanted to bring me over, and when I get there, and I'm all of 27 years old, and my face is plastered all over department stores, and, I couldn't walk the street, and it was overwhelming, especially for someone that hasn't experienced that.
Yeah. In Japan?
In Japan.
Wow.
Had you ever been over there before?
No. It was my first visit was in '79. And I was romanticized. I mean, it is an incredible society, given the fact that you have, you know, I don't know, what is it, 35 million people living on this island the size of California.
Yeah.
So everything's going up. The masters of technology and space, you know, how to put all of this stuff into a tiny space.
Yeah.
The sound crews were phenomenal. I mean, they'd set up a huge stage and break it down in a matter of minutes.
Really?
So I was really impressed and ended up going there every year since then. We go. And we're going this month.
So I have a really silly question. The song, you sing it in English or did you learn it in Japanese?
What you want to do for
Yeah.
live? No, it was in English over there.
Okay.
To my knowledge, there's no way unless you actually sing it in Japanese for them.
Okay.
If you think
Do
back,
they know what you're saying? I mean, I hate to.
well, within the Japanese package of a CD, they've got the translation lyrics.
Ah.
So they get the gist of what you're talking about.
Okay.
But I did do Sukiyaki, and I sang it in complete.
Really?
I did. That was on Perfect Island Nights album, and I did. It was one of my favorite songs when I was a kid. And I knew the artist quite well who had sung that originally, Q Sakamoto. And it was the #1 record in the U.S., and there were only 6 #1 records in the U.S. that were sung in a foreign language.
Huh.
Is this a stumper question?
That really is. I wouldn't.
I mean, we call him Mr. Music.
I'll
Oh
tell
my
you what,
God! Hold on. Let me guess one up. Meli Kaliki Maka. That's the only. I can't think of anyone.
That wasn't #1 though.
Oh, okay.
I'll be talking.
All right.
So I'll tell you what they were if I get them all. Okay, so Sukiyaki, Ringo by Lauren Green.
Oh my God.
Okay.
If there's a William Shatner song in this list, I'm really
No,
going to be
there's not.
upset. By Lauren Green.
Dominique Philippe by the
yeah,
Singing
the-
Sons.
Not
I
the
know
Singing
that
Men.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Guantanamera.
Oh my God.
Okay, and Volare.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. So anyway.
That's great. You could win a lot of bar bets with that list.
But if you think back to the Beatles, and they actually recorded "I Want to Hold Your Hand" in German.
I know that.
Come
Yeah.
get me down your hand.
Yeah.
And they had to go back in the studio with the original track and sing it in German, and did
Wow.
quite well.
Isn't that crazy
Yeah.
stuff?
Sukiyaki.
What other markets are like that? There's those little different little nuggets, those areas. I mean, Germany is another one for that's really a musical hotspot, isn't it?
It is Paris too, but Japan. If you like Asian food, you can go into the smallest, most obscure coffee shop and just get service that's beyond reason.
Yeah.
We don't know service like that here.
Yeah, true.
And I came to realize this, that my first visit, I was in such a coffee shop, and the waiter had accidentally spilled a glass of water on my table, and all hell broke loose.
Really?
Oh, no.
I was surrounded immediately by 4 guys, one guy changing the complete linen and setup, the other guy taking photographs, and the other one taking notes. I want to tell you, they're on the case.
Did the other guy get hit or anything?
Here's the thing.
Say what?
He didn't get hit or anything, did he? Or did they fire him? Or
Well, I'm sure it brought a dishonor in his family.
And here's the thing. I got squirted with the whipped cream before, and what did I get? Kelly's mom stood up mad at me. I'm sorry.
Can I say something on behalf of this show? My wife and I are great fans of the old Johnny Carson show.
Oh yeah.
And for me, when Johnny left the air, it was the end of an era, and pretty much TV was over for me.
Oh, I agree.
And I got to tell you, from time to time, we'll by accident, by default, catch Leno or Conan. That's fine, but there are no more Jack Parrs or Johnny Carsons or Steve Allens.
Oh, Steve Allen was unbelievable.
Your cooking bit reminded me.
Wait. My cooking bit.
Wow.
Point the finger over here.
Well, it was more about the spontaneous accident with the whipped cream and your reaction, and it harkened back, to the things that used to happen on TV.
Oh,
Do you know what?
You
I
have no
a-
idea how much that means
You
to
know
me
what?
to hear that.
The Tea Time movie lady.
Oh,
Remember her?
Oh yeah, we met
She's
her.
a very good friend of ours. We ran into her at one of the events up in LA, and we got to
Yeah,
know
we were
her.
doing
and,
remote, and she was there. Yeah,
oh
it was
yeah,
very
we
funny.
interviewed her on the radio and everything. She's
That
a
is- that's
sweetheart.
hilarious.
Yeah,
That's great.
she's a
Boy,
sweetheart.
Steve Allen to me is
I got an opportunity to meet Steve Allen.
Did you?
He came in one night. I was doing a show at UCLA, and he came down there with Steve Allen. Oh, he was Steve Allen. That's right. He came down. He came down there with Peter Boyle, Donald O'Connor,
Oh wow.
and here are these three guys standing in the dressing room, and I just couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, being a fan of that era
Yeah,
and
yeah.
of Donald O'Connor, you know,
What a great musician Steve Allen was.
Phenomenal.
What was the great song he wrote?
This could be the start of something big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to hear us do a duet? Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, that's a great song.
It is a
That
great song.
great song.
And the Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet made
Yeah,
it a
absolutely.
big record.
Absolutely. How funny. We spoke with Jamie Farr last Saturday on the phone, believe it or
Oh, from
not.
MASH.
From Klinger. Yeah, exactly.
Klinger.
Every so often.
I didn't know
every
that
so
his
often.
dresses are on the Smithsonian Institute.
You're kidding.
That's what he told me.
Yeah.
You mean
Exactly.
the
He'll
stuff
bring
you
it-
used to wear on
Yeah.
the
Dresses that
Yeah.
he wore on the set of MASH are on the
That's funny.
Smithsonian
That's
That is very
Institute.
funny.
Oh man, we're getting
Weird.
off on all kinds of different
My
things.
But that's a good thing. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So what do you do now? What do? You got new product. It's the music business is just a mess.
You going on tour?
So you got to go out there and just work this sucker.
Okay,
huh?
I'll tell you where we're at now. So, the music business, it's a mess. It's completely changed. It's a whole new paradigm now.
Yeah.
And I know you've noticed, all of you, that the retail outlets for CDs, they're
my God,
disappearing
Yeah.
overnight. And when you have Tower Records and Virgin Records disappear from the map,
Isn't that crazy?
it's a sign of the times. And so,
Man, do I miss those days of being able to go in those places and just browse?
yeah, but
You
browse through vinyl.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly.
So I bought a lot of albums because of their covers.
Yeah, no question
I
about
like
it.
the inserts.
The inserts.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I tell you what, I'm a little hard of seeing right now. I can't read anything on here.
What do you want to know?
I'm right there with you, man.
What do I want to know?
Yeah, right.
What do you want to know?
So anyway, what I was getting to is our route that we take right now is you can get these on iTunes.
Oh, yeah.
It also can be had on Twitter, and we do a lot of talk on Twitter. You can Twitter us.
There you go.
And first and foremost, BobbyCaldwell.com. You will get the artwork and the package and a personal autograph from me. So anyone who appreciates having the artwork, go to BobbyCaldwell.com.
Yeah.
We get it right out the minute we receive the message. I'm telling you, my wife is on it like
Sweet.
white on rice.
There you go.
And these literally go out within 1 to 2 days and signed by me. You know, and we sign. Since it came out, we've been signing a lot. In fact, they said I should just get a stamp. No, I sign them by hand.
Beautiful. Well, I hope your hand gets very sore from
I do
signing
too. Well,
millions of these.
bless your heart for
It's
that.
great. It's a great piece of work. The country stuff is really interesting. You're gonna do another one for us, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't want you guys to be scared about this, okay?
Yeah, don't be scared.
There is what I like to refer to as a kind of a hybrid country tune. Now, I'm not wearing chaps and spurs, and I don't have a bowl of grits in my hand, but this is something I felt quite at home with because I spent a lot of time in Memphis and the Carolinas growing up. My parents would travel in road tours, and they'd drop me with my grandma, who was in Memphis, or my aunt and uncle, Jackson, Mississippi, or at summer camp in the Carolinas. And this song is what I'd like to call pop with a little bit of country influence.
go.
And it's funny what happens when a pop singer sings stuff like this.
There you go.
I think it's more accessible.
I understand. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and listen to Bobby Caldwell sing for us here on Breakfast with Gary and Kelly. Do not stick around. Welcome back to Breakfast with Gary and Kelly, everybody. I'm Gary.
And I'm Kelly.
Then he's Bobby. And that trumps both of us like you got no idea. And the new CD is called House of Cards.
Yes.
You look great in this thing.
That's
I love the
fine.
hat.
I
wanna
love the
wear a
artwork
hat.
inside too.
I want to wear a hat like that.
With the guitar, that one, with the
thanks a
cards.
lot.
That's really cool.
Next time, I want you to play the guitar. Next time you come, all right?
All right.
I want. Let's hear you do that. But we're gonna. Which one are you gonna do now?
Something called Hearts on Fire, And this is the song we were just talking about.
There you go. Very
Okay.
nice. It's Bobby Caldwell, everybody,
All
here on
right.
Breakfast with Gary and Kelly.
When the sun goes down on a sleepy town tonight, there's a girl alone in her room, dreaming of someone. Maybe one fateful day, true love will come her way, 'cause her heart's on fire. In a lonely bar on the other side of town, there's a man who's trying his best to drown out his sorrow. Heading back on the road, really no place to go, but his heart's on fire. In the hands of destiny, never knowing if fate will lead to his one desire. It's the common thread we share. There's so many souls out there with their hearts on fire. Well, she takes a drive just to get away from it all. It's for sure, wherever she goes, better than nowhere. Funny, when she broke down, luckily he came around with a heart on fire. Who would ever think two hearts could meet? Something with the chance in the summer heat. Just when you least expect it, love will have a way of finding you. Funny, when she broke down, luckily he came around with a heart on fire. In the hands of destiny, never knowing if fate will lead to his one desire. It's the common thread we share. There's so many souls out there with the hearts on fire. With the hearts on fire. With his heart on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love the pedal steel.
I did?
I love the pedal
I can
steel.
play the guitar now. That's you.
That's great stuff. You know what? I know we only talked about 4 songs. We have time. If you
want
you know, if you feel up to it. Another song, you can do something there. You can do something off of this, if you don't mind.
I'll do something off of that.
You want to do another one off of this? We got the
Sure.
tracks back there.
See, let me see here. Like I should know the song,
I
right?
understand. I understand.
What's the diamond?
I
in the
mean,
rough
you know,
one?
as long as we
Diamond.
got him here, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Let's do,
Dear Blues?
Dear Blues.
Blues.
Number 7 in your program, number 1 in your heart. Bobby Caldwell, everybody. If you can find it, we'll find the track.
I think I'll take a stool back to begin.
Yeah, heck yeah. Let me stool you up. We got that. How'd I do?
See, I don't get as many takes as you.
You don't need as many takes as we do.
All right.
Dear Blues, you've gotta know I paid some dues. This old guitar of mine has learned how to play, as if it could say, I know what you've been going through. Dear blues, dear blues, guess the word is out, there's a gal I'm about to lose. There can be no doubt, the bearer of bad news. Why won't you let me be, dear blues? I wasn't able to offer her wealth. All that I had was to give of myself. It's gonna take the toll on my health when she goes away. That's why I say, dear blues, dear blues, I love the bearer of bad news. I can do without you, oh dear blues. What will you bring today, dear blues?
There's your bonus track from Bobby Caldwell. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
How about
so
this,
much.
huh? 2 times Bobby Caldwell.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. We really appreciate y'all being here. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. From Saddleback College, it's Breakfast with Gary and Kelly here on FM 88.5 KSPR. By the way, that was a great, great track. Tony Bennett and Michael Bublé. Tony Bennett's won, like, I think every Grammy that they ever gave out. I think he won them all.
Well, he...
Don't get around much anymore. Really good stuff from his
It's all
Duets
about
2
my
release.
cooking, isn't it?
So it is. It's very similar to the cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we all know what time it is, don't we? Can we tell from looking at this? Does this, now here's the thing. When you look at Kelly in her elegant dress, in her rubber gloves, now this really, this to me screams good eating, don't you think? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what.
You're gonna help me make this.
Why do we have rubber gloves?
Because
Does the health department finally get privy to this darn segment or what?
You made a comment last time about I didn't wash my hands.
So now you're admitting you didn't wash your hands.
No,
Is that what you're
I did wash
saying?
my hands. I'm just saying that I'm being safe.
So you've been sanitized for your protection. Kelly has been sanitized for your protection, everyone.
Will you just-
Very nice.
I'm going to be doing this for
Very nice. Yes, you will. All right.
So are you going to do
So
my
you want
intro?
your thing, your
Yeah.
intro? So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. From the KSBR Test Kitchens, located in the heart of our Research and Development Center, of course, it's time once again, give it up for Cooking with Kelly, everybody. Ho! Look at this. What are you? It's like your scepter. It's like a scepter.
Have you ever gone somewhere, or you're actually not even gone?
Each recipe comes with a very long story, by the way, just so you know. Go ahead. You're on. All right, go
Have you
ahead.
ever been sitting at home and you just wanted a piece of chocolate cake, but you really didn't want the whole chocolate cake?
See, I think who hasn't had that
You
happen?
just want a little bit, and you didn't want to go to the store, and so you're saying to yourself, oh, God.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Will you stop it? It's so disgusting. And so anyway, you want a little bit of chocolate cake, so why not do chocolate cake in a cup?
Why not? Really? Some people would ask why. Other Kelly says why not.
It's really simple and it's very easy. So Gary.
Now, is this one you can do in your car?
No, you don't do it in your car.
If you have a microwave in your car?
The ingredients that you need is flour, sugar, cocoa powder, and you want to mix those up. So look at this, see.
Okay,
you see this?
sure.
This is a tablespoon. So you want 4 tablespoons of these. So 1. Okay. I didn't do this ahead
Let's
of
all
time.
count with her, shall we? 2.
Shush.
Shush. She gave me a shush. 4. Very nice. Okay.
So there's 4 tablespoons of flour in my cup.
When do we need this?
Gary.
Yeah?
Can you put the glove down, please? And you want 4 tablespoons of sugar as well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
We need more of this.
So now you need some cocoa powder. Gary, stop it.
Oh, sorry.
God.
All right, go ahead.
Put a glove on, please.
I understand. Oh, we're gonna get to crack an egg too? This is
3 of
great.
these cocoa powder stuff. See, 1. This gives it the chocolate flavor. See, cocoa powder, chocolate. I bet you didn't know that.
Again, it's fun and easy.
It is. It's fun and easy. And so you want to mix that in your cup. See, just mix it just like that. So now, sorry. Can you get me an egg, please?
Can I get you an egg?
Sorry.
Sure,
See,
here
we're
we
at
go.
home. I'm pretending I'm at home, and nobody saw
She's
that.
pretending she's at home.
Nobody saw that.
This is just how
Okay,
she gets dressed when she cooks at home.
So crack an egg and put it in there.
Crack an egg.
Put it in there. Come on.
All right.
Put the egg in there.
Okay, there you go.
Get the tablespoon over there.
Norm, you still collecting these?
I want 3. I need 3 of these.
You need 3 of these.
Of those.
Well, we only have 1 of these, but.
Well, you put it in that
No,
in
I'm
the
measuring.
tablespoon.
Oh, this is.
And you didn't wear your gloves.
I didn't wear my gloves. I didn't realize that I was participating.
That was like 1.5.
All right.
2. Okay, that's enough. Oh, just a little bit now. Just a smidge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Well,
okay.
who doesn't like an oily cake?
Okay, so now do you see the milk over here? See the milk?
That's milk?
Well, it's a little thing of milk. I didn't want to bring a
Look
whole
at this.
thing.
My God, what kind of budget do we have for this show? This is milk.
Can you give me 3 of those tablespoons, please? And
The same
stick it
thing?
in there, yes.
All right.
And you're going to be like, see,
God,
look.
are you going to make people eat this?
No, I'm going to make Brian Thompson eat it.
Oh, man.
1.
Yeah.
How many is this? 2. Jesus. Are you sure you got 3 in there?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
By
so
God.
now you stir it. Who's laughing back there?
Look at, she's got her phone and her lip gloss sitting
Okay,
right
don't
over
put
here,
that on
too.
the microwave.
Why?
Because
Oh, all right.
it's my phone.
Bobby, we're putting it on the piano, so
Okay,
watch
so
for
now
that.
open up the microwave.
All right.
Okay, so, God.
Is this
Okay,
going to
so-
interfere with the steel plate in my head? Because I really...
Okay, so now we got our batter. See, look. See the batter?
Uh-huh.
Look at that.
That's amazing.
So now, now, if you want to do something really exciting, there's some frosting right there. Come over here. Come over here.
No, I want to... What are you...
Come over here. Pick up the frosting.
She's making a cake and doing the funky chicken, everybody. It's amazing. How
Get
can she... Don't kick me.
Get the frosting.
Get the frosting. I can
Get
do
the
that.
frosting. This is really a lot of fun. Okay.
Yeah, this is great.
Okay, so now take your spoon.
Take my spoon.
Take your spoon.
All right.
Now take a dollop.
What's a dollop?
A dollop.
Okay, is
and
that a
just
dollop?
Put it like right in the middle.
How's that? Does
Right.
that look like a dollop to
Okay.
everybody?
Right on top.
There you go.
See, that's what you got. Can you see
my
that?
God.
Brian, this is for you. You put it in the microwave
That was the most insincere yum ever.
for 2 to 3
Yum,
minutes.
she says.
So I'm going to go 2.5 minutes. Where's the start? There.
So what are you going to do now? Your nails while we wait 2.5 minutes? Oh, then we have to stand like
Let's
this?
make another one.
No, here, let's do something fun with the glove and the whipped
Why?
cream. Because it looks like fun, doesn't it? No, I
If
don't
you're
know
a
what...
cow,
It does. We're going to make another one?
let's make another one. You got to get one of those.
God.
3, flour, sugar.
Well, this one is all wet.
Well,
Oh my God, this segment just gets worse every week.
can you wipe that off,
Can I
please?
wipe that off with that?
Yes.
No, let's use Norm's shirt. Norm, come here a minute. Hold on, all right.
Okay, so 3 more of these.
Oh my God.
Actually, 4.
Why?
Because.
You're changing up the, oh, she's freestyling.
Well, I just kind of like
Yeah.
played with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
not that
Boy,
way.
they're going to be lining up to eat this one, aren't they?
Now stir it up.
Stir it up, sure.
Stir it up.
That was a song, wasn't it?
You ready?
Yeah,
Are you
ready.
all stirred?
I'm
Did you-
stirred.
Okay, this is going to be without the chocolate, I guess.
Really?
Because you didn't put the chocolate in. Norm?
She didn't tell me to. Wow. Rob Ballinger, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry. Now we need milk and oil.
Milk and oil.
Holy mackerel!
Milk,
Look!
oh my God. Milk and oil.
Look at that!
I'd rather not.
Wow! Oh, Jesus!
How much milk am
Oh
I
my
putting in
gosh.
here?
Oh my!
How much milk?
It's 3 tablespoons. Now stir it up and put the
Oh
oil
my
in.
God, look at this thing. We better clear the
Oil.
room.
Holy mackerel! It looks like it's.
Ladies and gentlemen, run for your lives!
No, it's supposed to rise up like a.
Yeah, you bet it. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Go ahead. You finish the segment. I'm watching from over here.
I'm gonna use whipped cream.
Oh, okay, I'm back. Well, she certainly knows how to get my attention,
Can you
doesn't she?
stir that, please?
What do you want me to? All
Stir
right,
it.
Stir it up some more.
Okay, I think it might be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, I've seen cats come out of microwave ovens looking better than that thing.
It's really good.
And it's so tasty too. Oh my
Well, it
God.
kind of spilled, but no. I need a plate. I forgot
Yes,
to get a
you
plate.
do. That's exactly what that needs is a plate.
Now look at that.
Yeah,
Isn't
boy.
that pretty?
Again, the word that comes to mind is yum.
It's really delicious too. It is.
My God, are you kidding
Where's
me?
my spoons?
Where's
I
my
don't
spoon?
have
I'm right here. You
spoons.
told me to stir.
Well, I have more spoons. Can I have a spoon?
Oh God.
Can I have one of those spoons?
Sure. Here you go. Knock yourself out. You're gonna eat that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I'll catch you.
It's actually really good. It's a chocolate cake. See, look. See, chocolate cake. See?
Don't aim that at me.
See? It's really good with whipped cream.
You would have done that no matter how bad it tastes. All right, Brian and Gene Thompson, you guys need to come up here right now.
Yeah.
Brian
Yeah,
and
you do.
Gene Thompson, everybody, come on here. Come on up here. You got to come up here. We're not going to make you eat this damn stuff.
It's
No, we're not going to
really
make
good,
you.
you
But here's
guys.
a
What
little
are you
thing.
talking
Thank
about?
you. These guys are great supporters of this radio station
They
and the
are.
show, and we love them. And here's a little thing to say thanks because they donated to help pay for the artist after party at the Bash
Yes.
last year. They also just paid money, if you can believe it, to sit in the front row of this show.
Now,
All right.
if anybody would like the recipe, you can go on the KSBR
If anybody would
Facebook.
like the recipe.
It's
If anybody
really
would like the
good.
recipe.
Gary, you liked it, so don't you even talk about it because you said it was delicious.
Well, I was liquored
Did
up.
I not make this
I
for
was
your
very
birthday?
liquored up at the time.
Did
You
I
did.
not make this for your birthday?
You did.
And
Well, I was in the hospital
And?
for it was fabulous. It was fabulous.
it's really good.
Let's make this one.
Why?
I don't know, because we got to do something with this cup.
I'm sorry. Let's go to a break, shall we? Okay. Thanks for
Okay,
joining
here
us.
we go. Look at her. Look at her mom standing up over there.
Thanks for joining us. It's been another segment of Cooking
Good night,
and Telling.
everybody.
Go to break.
Go to break. Look at her. Here's her mom.
What it cost to get that dress cleaned?
Are you done?
I'm done. I've been done.
Yeah, yes, you have. This has been Cooking with Kelly, everybody.